For this project, you'll need a 14-quart plastic bucket, a 12-inch plant saucer, and a small fountain pump. Most pumps have adapters to fit different size tubing. I had some extra 3/8-inch clear vinyl tubing, so that's what I used for this project, though other sizes would work just as well. You'll also need a variety of push-connect fittings and tubing to connect the vinyl tubing to the copper tubing. Home Depot or Lowe's has any size and shape you'll need for your configuration. I used about 24 inches of 3/8-inch copper tubing. Again, other diameters may work for you, but this seemed to be just right for this project. And finally, I installed a valve so that I could adjust the flow rate without having to change it on the pump itself. Removing a saucer full of gravel each time I wanted to change the water flow didn't seem like a good idea. You'll also need a copper tube cutter or hacksaw, along with a drill, and a small drill bit for the holes in the copper tubing, as well as a larger drill bit of about 1/2 inch for drainage holes in the plant saucer. I'm going to do a little work on my existing Hummingbird shower, so hopefully you can see how it's made. In its previous life, I had it set up to flow through a watering can, but the Hummers weren't interested, so I decided to convert it to a shower. It's the same recirculating design as any little desktop fountain, just a bit larger. The copper tubing is a bit short. Some of the water jets don't make it over the rim of the glass plate, so I'm going to replace it with a larger piece. Push-to-connect fittings are easy to work with and can be disconnected and reconnected very easily. Here you can see I've used an elbow and a 3-way to connect the copper tubing to the vinyl tubing. I've been using this fountain on and off in various forms for about 4 years, and I try to clean it about once a year. It actually looks pretty clean right now, and the filter isn't clogged, so I'm going to leave it just like it is. Now I need to figure out exactly how much more copper I need so that the circumference is closer to filling up the actual plant saucer. And it looks like I need probably about 1 inch. There's a 1/2 inch that goes into the fitting, and it looks like I need about another 1/2 inch, so 1 inch total. So I was on my way out the door to go get some new copper tubing, and my husband decided to get involved and suggested that we could just add to what we already have. Now honestly, I think it was just an excuse to get out his torch, but hey, if he can save me money, we decided to give it a try. I decided to re-drill some of the holes just in case any flux or solder clogged up the holes. I also decided to show you on a new piece of tubing how easy it is to actually drill these holes. Copper's really soft, and you just have to decide where to put the holes. So in my case, I knew I didn't want it on top. I wanted it slightly off axis and pointing towards the center. Now it's time to refill and reassemble. I have a tube running from our automatic watering system directly into my bucket, so it actually refills it for me and I never have to worry about it. I have about 5 holes drilled into my plant saucer with the 1/2 inch drill bit to allow for drainage back down into the bucket.